John, straight off the bat, my friend, it looks like it's been a good year for you. Congratulations, because two big things have happened for you this year, my friend. First one is a certain prestigious award that you did receive. What was that? Because this is the reason, one of the big reasons why we got set up to do this interview in the first place.
Yes, indeed. The Juno nom, we're super happy about it. It's honestly an honor to be nominated for a Juno after all this like time, like the work we've put in. It feels amazing to be recognized by the Juno. So we're really happy about it.
Man, and I am so happy for you. And then, of course, something else happened with you too. Of course, we're talking about with the SOCAN Foundation. What was that?
We got an award for as a one of the black artists in Canada for R&B. So that was another amazing thing that we are just so happy about. It's crazy.
How is it that we're dealing with a pandemic and you are somehow turning a bad situation into gold?
You know what? I'm lucky that music is virtual and you can just log into Spotify and just listen to whatever you want whenever you want. Whereas people got to go into work and go into an office, and I guess I got the good end of the stick in terms of the pandemic situation. So
You definitely did do that. First, I want to ask you, man, the Black Canadian Music Awards. For folks who don't know what it is, what is it, and how did you get involved with this to win this?
yeah, essentially it's just like highlighting black artists, black R&B artists out of Canada, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We been working on music for a long time now, and we've been working alongside SoCan as well, just through music stuff naturally. And another beautiful situation where they just recognized us, and yeah, we've just been blessed, to be honest.
Now, was that was first, right? That was before the Juno nomination.
um yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so now let's jump over to the Juno nomination.
Yeah.
Where were you when you heard about it? And let's really make this part official. What exactly are you nominated for?
Yeah, so um I was in my living room. I was in my living room on my laptop. I was watching the live stream, and I got nominated for traditional R&B and soul recording of the year. I was beside my mom as well, so she got up and was like, ah, she's like screaming, going crazy. But yeah, that's kind of how it went down. I was just like, I was so scared because I don't know if you watched it, but the ceremony
I
took
was
like a
watching.
little while, and each category it took so long to like hear all the people in it. So I'm sitting there just like biting my nails. I'm like, please, please, please. But we got one, so we're
No,
clapping now.
I've been watching probably longer than you've been on this planet, so I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
exactly how you feel. But congratulations on that, though. But how does it feel, though, man, to be part of this tradition, this Canadian tradition of music genre?
I mean, once again, it's just an amazing feeling. You are in the studio putting in like countless hours with different producers, different people. You're trying to pull from different things in your life, and you just hope that people hear it and are connected to it and feel what you feel and how you feel towards it. And it's just unbelievable that after all this time that I've been doing music, the Canadian, you know, the biggest like Canadian award you can get, I'd feel like, recognizes you and nominated me. So it's like you're just like you're laughing, you're popping champagne bottles.
Now, I want folks to understand this is, of course, a lifelong journey for you. But technically, though, you've been doing it now for what, 4 years?
Yeah, 4 or 5, 4.5, I'd say.
What made the change for you? Like growing up, what were you listening to? What were your influences? And then why 4 years ago that you decided, okay, let's make this a full time kind of thing?
Yeah, so when I was growing up, I grew up in like Jarvis and Dundas area, in Toronto, and we would kind of just be like in our apartment, and my mom would just be playing like all types of music all the time. She'd be playing like Pink, like Jodeci. She'd be playing like Luther Vandross. She'd be playing like anyone you could think of, and then I would also be watching like a lot of like BT Now and 106 Apart. So I would hear like Chris Brown back then, and like yeah, like everybody, like Bow Wow, Lil Romeo back then. Like there was literally like it was such a great time for music. It was amazing. But I think my influences came from that part of my life. I didn't think I was like really paying attention to it as much, the whole music world. I think it was just naturally just like I was consuming it. And then fast forward, we ended up moving from Jarvis and Dundas all the way to Pickering. And ever since then, I met a lot of people who started making music, and we just kind of like clicked and started making music of our own. And then we ended up releasing our first song, and I think it was like 2017, called Nostalgia, and it just did well immediately. Got like a couple hundred K, like 200K, and it started climbing, and then I think it's like probably like a million or more now. But yeah, so it really wasn't something that we were sure we were gonna do. It just kind of happened and worked out.
Are you like a Jekyll and Hyde? Because as I'm talking to you right now, very respectful, young man, and got a cool, calm, collective aura around you. But when I'm watching your videos and music, you're like this love monster. You're just like, you know, the music is there, and you're like today's Teddy Pendergrass. It's like you got what I need, kind of thing. Like, what is that with you, man?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like I really enjoy just like the idea of just like relationships in life and stuff. And I feel like I've over time, because of music, I've really like tapped in and like focused on like what's going on and just relationships and just with me and with other people, mainly other people to be honest. But and then I watch a lot of movies about like just like different scenarios, and you just kind of realize how complicated like people's lives are in terms of like conversation and relationship. And yeah, I feel like I've just been consuming that for a long time now. So
So let's go
that's
to that
why.
Juno nominated recording you did. What is it about exactly?
Sorry, the Juno.
The recording that you did for your Juno nomination. What is that exactly about?
Yeah. What do you mean, like the actual like
Yeah.
traditional
Yeah. No,
R&B
I no no
recording?
no no no. I mean what you released to be nominated. What
Oh,
is it about? Like
yeah,
the collection of it.
yeah. Essentially, it's just about the exactly what I was just saying before. Kind of just going through life and just learning different things and just kind of painting it onto a beat, you know? It's really just like my canvas to just like let people know this is how I see love, this is how I see success, this is how I see different things in life that I want to accomplish or have been, exposed to. So, it's essentially just a body of work that is just showing my life in this moment and how it's going and how I see it. And yeah, I just wanted people to see that.
Here's the reason why. Always. What's
Mm-hmm.
that one about?
Always, always is one of those songs where I was just trying to just really explain that I really care about someone and that I want them to be around me at all times. So even when I mess up, I'm just hoping that they'll always stick around and be with me and stay by my side, even when I mess up. So essentially, that person who could just, be there for you no matter what, kind of like family.
Told you. What about that?
Told you. Let me think about it. Yeah, told you is kind of, I would say, kind of similar to that. It was more so. Told you was more about. I'm trying to think because I don't want to say the exact same thing as always because it is
Mm-hmm.
kind of similar. But yeah, I was kind of just saying like the song lyric was like, what if I told you like no matter what we could work this out, and even if I mess up, I was with this curse. Even if I mess up, we could still figure it out. It was pretty similar to Always, to be honest, but yeah, I think I just been through a lot of situations where like you mess up and you like learn, and you're just like, man, like I hope you just like stay like. I know I messed up because I feel like that's a big thing in life. Like we constantly just like mess up, and it's like how many chances are you going to give someone? So yeah, it was almost me just like confessing my love to that person and just saying like, yo, let's do this, like let's stay together.
I'm gonna kick myself. I don't ask. Is this an inspiration of something that did happen?
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, high school stuff. High school stuff, when I was in high school, definitely, that was a big thing. I was definitely in a relationship back then, and it was just like I think a lot of my music comes from that relationship. I kind of just learned so much, and yeah, I think a lot of people around me, all my friends, like we would just be like huddled up talking about our relationships and stuff. So
Hey,
yeah,
look, I'm twice as old as you are, and we
yeah,
still do. The boys get together.
yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly what we talk about too.
some
So
Coronas.
it's gonna be a continuous thing for the rest of your life. I'm just curious. Does she know? And if so, what does she think?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure she would. I mean, where I live is it's a small area, so she probably
Yeah.
does know, to be honest. But I haven't talked to her since, so I have no idea. I
Yeah,
have no
just
idea.
make sure she ain't trying to get royalties from you, all right? Just making sure that you never know what sometimes people can get a little crazy when it comes to money and success. So
Get a little
just
crazy.
just making sure on that. Who is doing? Listen to me. Huh, who who is doing your videos? Because it's nice to see those kind of big, slick movie type production music videos coming back again.
Yeah, no, I feel like we always wanted to just like make sure that we made like a big like production that felt didn't feel like a normal like music video. Like I feel like it's always like pretty similar music videos. So who did that was my friend Alim Sabir. He's the guy who's been doing like all my videos lately, and he's just the man. Like he gets it. He like always challenges me every single time we do a music video. He wants me to be like pretty much acting in it 90% of the time. He doesn't really want me to just like necessarily always be singing towards the camera. He wants me to show emotion. He wants me to show the viewers like how I'm feeling in that moment, similar to like a movie, but with not as much like dialogue, I guess. But I guess the song does that for us. But yeah, that's a limb Zavir. He's the man.
I did an interview that I was just posted with Grammy award winner, Juno award winner, and music legend Dan Hill, and we were
Wow.
talking about um, how the lost art of R&B songs. When I say R&B songs, I'm talking about the songs that I grew up with that had basically songs that spoke what the man wanted to say to the woman or the woman wanted to say to the man, and we were saying that that seems to be a lost art. Your album and your music seems to be bringing that back. Why is that important for you to bring back an old type of feeling and story and bringing that back into today's society where most of the time all we see is a lot of this, a lot of flash, but not the substance?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm like almost similar to you. Like that's what I grew up on too, because like I said, my mom was playing that in the background. I didn't realize that I was consuming it because I grew up in the time that you're talking about, where it's like money, money, this, like throwing like diamonds, all that. But when I really think back and I go back, like, and I think about like how that music felt like every day when it was blasting through my speakers, like in the apartment, like I don't know, it was different. Like it made you truly feel like what that singer was saying to you, and just like simple things like even like the song like Luther Vandross like Dance with My Father. I know that's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
as much about, but like that song, like you hear that and you're like, yo, you're like crying pretty much every time, right? And I think back then they were unbelievable at just bringing that emotion out and the true like feeling of what it felt like to be in that situation, like actually in the flesh, like actually there. And I think that's something that's stuck with me ever since I started music. So it's like almost like a part of me to bring that out. I have to bring that out. Like every time I want you to feel something.
How does it feel now that with this type of music that you're going to be able to help channel those words that somebody wants to say to somebody else in a relationship, but they don't know how to say it, and your lyrics are helping to do that? That's one. and two, that you could be in that era where you're gonna start helping people make babies.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's sometimes people don't have like the thing about songwriting is so cool because you have to try to fit this sentiment in a very small amount of time. So
Hmm.
you got to find the best way to, just like fit it in there, right? And I'm sure you obviously know this, but I think a lot of people will just like start talking and say how they feel, and it'll be like a 6 hour long story, right? We have to do it in like under like 3 minutes. So it's like we have to like figure it out every single time. So when people can hear that and like understand what I'm saying within that short amount of time, it feels way too good. So I'm always happy when people like take my lyrics or like recite it back to me or use it on like a in a like situation that they're going through. I find it so funny, but that's amazing. And a they they can hit the sheets. Hey, look, they can hit the sheets. They can do it. I'm happy about it. Hey, it's an honor.
Every artist like yourself has at some point in time walked up, had a fan walk up and say, I wouldn't have been born if it wasn't for your song, blah,
Oh,
blah, blah.
yo, I'm still waiting for that one. I gotta hear that one.
It's going to
I'm still
happen.
waiting.
But while we're waiting for that, we got the Junos coming up. Any plans yet? Have they said anything to you? Showcases? Or are you just getting ready to, you know, do what you got to do and get to the shows? Because, of
Yeah,
course,
I
it's
mean,
two
just kind
nights of
of
awards.
yeah. Honestly, just kind of getting ready. I've never been obviously, so it's very foreign to me, to be honest. I'm like still thinking about what I need to wear. Like I have no idea. Like I don't even know what the weather is gonna be like because Canada's bipolar. So yeah, there's a lot to figure out still. But no, there hasn't been too much that has been said. Just more so, just kind of like prepping like who we want to bring, like who we, that kind of situation, what we're gonna wear. But just super excited overall, to be honest.
Please tell me mom's coming.
Yeah, she's coming. She's coming.
Okay.
She's coming. She's
Okay.
coming for sure.
Because if you don't do that, mom's locking the door and she's locking the
Yeah, yeah,
refrigerator and
yeah,
she's
yeah.
locking the stove.
Yeah, she is no
Listen to me
more.
being sexist. I'm so sorry. I'm talking about locking this. That is so wrong of me. I'm just going to stay with locking the door. So that is so bad of me to do that. But your mom must be so so proud of you, and congratulations on that too. What is happening future wise? Are we looking at new music too coming out? And are we also talking about shows?
Yeah, so I've been cooking. I've been making a lot of music. At this point in my life, I feel like I've released a like decent amount of songs. At this point now, I kind of just want to take some time to really like sit back and not really try to keep up with my monthly listeners, not really try to keep up with like all this other stuff. Just really make music that like I really love, 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 and feel. And I think I'm just taking my time at this point. I've been making a lot of music. I have like probably like 20, 30 songs that I've been
Wow.
working on. So yeah, I'm just trying to get them ready and yeah, just ready for the viewers and shows. Not really like I haven't really been thinking too much about it. I do have a set though that we already like worked on, so I'm ready for it. But like, you know what I mean? Like like I said, I'm just kind of trying to focus on the music right now.
I gotta say is congratulations. Congratulations on your success. Congratulations on bringing back some old school feels. And I hope you have a great experience throughout this Juno week, month, whatever they want to call it. Just enjoy yourself. And I'm still looking forward to talking to you again. Probably talk to you at the red carpet down there. And
For
looking
sure.
forward to talking to you in the future with new music coming out. Congrats, my
I
friend.
appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.